Earth has endured billions of years of catastrophic events, shaping it into the planet we know today. But one day, a disaster so colossal could obliterate this floating rock and wipe out humanity entirely. From countless scenarios, we've narrowed it down to 7 earth-shattering possibilities. Could we be flung into an eternal void, scorched by a second sun, or undone by the forces lurking beneath our feet? Throughout history, Earth has survived cataclysms like the breakup of Pangaea or the asteroid that ended the dinosaurs. These apocalyptic events reshaped the planet's geography and paved the way for new eras of life, though often at the expense of existing species. But the future holds an extinction event so devastating, it might not just end humanity, but the planet itself, reducing it to dust. So what could it take to completely destroy Earth? While stargazing often sparks wonder, the shooting star you see might not grant wishes, it might signal disaster. Hurricanes, among Earth's deadliest natural events, wreak havoc wherever they hit. But if an asteroid struck the ocean with enough force, it could create a hypercane, a storm far deadlier than any hurricane. With winds reaching the speed of sound and clouds towering 40 kilometers high, this monstrous storm would superheat oceans to over 49 degrees Celsius. It would launch water and aerosols into the stratosphere, obliterating the ozone layer and exposing the surface to lethal radiation. Now, consider Jupiter, a gas giant with twice the mass of all other planets combined. Its atmosphere contains the same elements as the Sun. If Jupiter grew 1,000 times more massive, it would ignite into a star. This second star would alter planetary orbits, pulling Earth closer to be scorched or worse, flinging it out of the solar system. As a rogue planet, Earth would drift in frozen darkness, a lifeless wanderer. Yet, we don't need a second star to face doom. The Sun itself is a ticking time bomb. Burning 600 million tons of hydrogen every second, it will eventually run out of fuel. When that happens, the Sun's core will collapse, triggering an expansion of its outer layers. This transformation will unleash a deadly heat wave, vaporizing oceans and scorching the surface. Eventually, the Sun will engulf Earth entirely, turning our planet into molten remains. And if the Sun collapses further, it could form a black hole, one of the universe's most mysterious forces. A black hole's immense gravity could stretch and tear Earth apart, a process called spaghettification. As the planet is stretched into thin streams of atoms, every trace of Earth would vanish into this cosmic abyss. Think that's as bad as it gets? Not quite. What if every volcano on Earth erupted simultaneously? Lava and debris would rain down at speeds of 700 kilometers per hour, causing global devastation. Ash and gas would blanket the atmosphere, blocking sunlight and plunging Earth into a volcanic winter. Temperatures would plummet, triggering another ice age and extinguishing most life on the planet. Even Earth's rotation could spell disaster. At the equator, the planet spins at 460 meters per second. If this speed doubled, sea levels would rise dramatically, submerging cities like New York and Mumbai. Faster spins would wreak havoc on weather patterns, creating dense fog, constant rain, and massive storms. If the rotation reached extreme speeds, centrifugal forces would fling objects and people off the surface. At light speed, Earth would distort time and collapse into a black hole, leaving nothing behind. And as if natural disasters weren't enough, climate change could bring us a new monster, the Category 6 hurricane. With wind speeds exceeding 300 kilometers per hour, this superstorm would dwarf anything we've seen. Floodwaters would engulf cities, cutting off power, transportation, and communication. Glass shards from skyscrapers would turn into deadly projectiles, and the storm surge would leave entire regions uninhabitable. Music life on Earth has ended multiple times before, and it's only a matter of time before it happens again. Think you're ready for these scenarios? Let us know in the comments. While these predictions are grounded in science, there are some threats we can't fully understand, like a zombie apocalypse.